Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes and get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal, been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
Lakers leading by 10.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. Now, that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Len in at the 5, down low. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 9. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. This is DeMorris. Davis against Knight. Out to the right wing. Suns moving the ball around. Outside for Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 11 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the arm.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The kick out to Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Suns trail by 8.
A lot of times when a great player hangs it up, they take some time to find themselves or just relax, but Kobe said last season that he wants to stay heavily involved in the NBA when his playing days are over. Not a huge surprise if you think about just how competitive he is.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Now normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Here's Bryant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Clark, for Kobe in his post-playing career, you have to think he would like to stay involved with the Lakers on some level, given that he has spent his whole career, really his most formative years with the organization.
You know, that could be true, Kevin, from a front office standpoint, but if he wants to try his hand at coaching, he might have to be open to moving around for a little bit.
That free throw, no good.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
Green, he's checked in for Knight. And then for Los Angeles, Boozer comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. He hits the second from the line. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference in a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era. Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's Tucker. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Now here's Lin. Hill sets the screen for Lin. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. The free throw drops for Kobe.
Phoenix was one of several teams in the West that was a surprise to many, and they were able to sneak up on a lot of their conference counterparts early in the season.
Boozer kicks to Lin. Shot clock at 6. Boozer a screen on Bledsoe. Lin the pass to Kobe. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Lin's got his 4th assist in this one. One thing with the Suns, Clark, that helped them to a 28-24 Western Conference record is that they knew how to go on mini runs to close out quarters.
You know, they were very good last year towards the end of a quarter, and as you said, Kevin, that kind of play helped them sneak up on a lot of teams out west. They were clearly the surprise team in the NBA, I think.
The Suns making a switch here. Lights checked in. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tucker. And the Lakers call time here.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside, Lin. Boozer with a screen for Lin. On the wing, Kobe. Pass to Randall. Back to Bryant. Beyond the arc. And he gets the bucket. Kobe's got 11 points in the quarter. And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. 7th in scoring, 7th in steals, and they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
But I think the key stat for that club last year was points per game. They were in the top 10. That was really what they tried to do. That was how they tried to establish themselves each and every game. Get out, run, get good shots, and try to outscore the opponent.
Lin's shot is off.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Bledsoe with him. And it's Lin picking him up. Green dishes to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the shot is good. Morris has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
52 seconds left in the 3rd. Lin kicks to Kobe. The basket good off the assist from Lin. And it's now 26 points for Kobe Bryant.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Bledsoe passes to Tucker. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Outside, Lynn. Boozer with the screen for Lynn. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix, where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
Phoenix making some changes. Morris is checked in for Markieff Morris. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Eric Bledsoe. Young's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Bryant. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Thornton against Land. And Thornton kicks to Green. Another shot. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Wright.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Lakers on top, up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Yes, sir.